Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. In this live session, we are going to try to find some opportunity based on our advanced option strategy with the help of our Google Sheet. It looks like a scanner which is helping you to find out a trade opportunity in stock option. And again, next day, positive opening on Nifty around 68 points. And maybe a positive opening today on Nifty. So yesterday also it looks like a spinning top again, but we are expecting some gap to fill. So almost it came to the nearby level. It is not reached. Maybe again a spinning top at the lower level. Okay, so this live session, whatever the trades and information we share, it's about purely an informational and educational purpose only. So if you want to take any trade, you can try with your own risk. Yeah, thank you, Rakesh. Thank you for joining our live session. And this is the week we are going to see the expiry. Only 3 days is left for the August monthly contracts. Okay, only 3 days. So better if you want to trade with August contract, you can focus on intraday basis and don't go for a positional one. Okay, so because we are nearing to the expiry, so maybe around from Friday. So we can try to take a trades based on our advanced option strategy, and that may be going to give you some better options for our September contract. Okay, so Bank Nifty also is going to be start around 161 point positive. Yesterday we are looking for a hammer to break. So that was giving you such a good result on Bank Nifty. The level is broken around 44,350 and closed with 44,494. So that's good move on Bank Nifty. So not any good recovery. Maybe the chances from this level, whether it is going to continue the level or not. So maybe the huge resistance which is happening on 44,940, 950 level. So only crossed above the level, we can expect the upside. So yesterday, some option which you are looking is about National Aluminum, that from 2.1 to 2.8, and NMDC from 2.6 to 3.5. In BHEL also we are looking, but low liquidity we ignored, around 2.92, it went up to 5 rupees. In DLF, that was a trade which is lower than our entry point. And one more trade PEL from 37.5, it nearing to that 69 yesterday and closed with 54. So these are all the trades we find out based on our Google Sheet. Maybe today also we can expect some trades, but the margin is high, so you need to pay a higher margin. Some brokers not allowing to take a trade, some brokers allowing to take a trade with a higher margin. It depends on the broker which you are using. Okay, so whether it's possible or not, it depends on your broker. So maybe it's a system. Even on the expiry days also it is going to be work, and we are going to follow based on that. Okay, at this moment, we are looking for an opportunity based on our Google Sheet scanner. So here yesterday we find a weekly lot of opportunities. So after our live session, we find many more trades, and even we can try for today to find out some of the opportunities in the quality and liquid stocks which we can focus. Okay. And these are all the options which you are looking for yesterday, but if you are holding for a positional basis, maybe that can be giving you even a better result because it is going to be start with the positive one. So we need to wait and a positional trader, and that will be giving you such a good result. There are any other opportunities today? So we will find out only after the live market. So we are not going to focus in the pre-opener. Okay, so maybe today also it is going to be start with positive. But PEL, that was a rocking trade yesterday. So 2 or 3 times which is triggers our entry point, and then it went to zooms to 69 maximum. Such a good trade which we find out based on our scanner. So market is going to be start in another 2 more minutes. 1 minute is there. India closing also not a liquid, but yesterday it gives you good result, and Muthoot Finance 40 point positive. Very pre-open on Nifty. Bank Nifty is nearby 100 points. So both it's open positive and looking for an opportunity. So yesterday we find some, and what is happening today? BHL 3.85 and DLF is still lower, 9.25. PEL still, maybe it is not active at this moment. So once it is active, so look at this DLF almost 10.9. The positional one which you are looking yesterday. No? So today started with 10.9 and the 11.3 is our breakout. Alright, so if you want to focus, and these are all the trades which you are taken yesterday, maybe around this level 11.3 previous breakout and a retracement opportunity. If you wish, you can try at 11.3 levels, and already we are holding, so now it turns into Tata Chemical, Glenmark, BEL is almost achieved. From this list, we can find out a new opportunity. Like BPCL is about yesterday's trade and sale exactly on the same price. DLF 11.6 because it's a yesterday's trigger and retracement which is happening today. So exactly DLF 11.3 and Cipla 1210. Federal Bank yesterday we look around 141. 3.5, now it is 3.7. These are all the yesterday's trigger. And from this list, if you find out any new opportunity, let me go for a sale. What's happening? Sale. The strike price is around 86. Lot size is big. Just check this. Already yesterday's trigger, and now it is again a retracement. Okay, so L&T Finance Holding has seen 3 rupees 122. Tail jumps. L&T Finance Holding, the strike price 122. Yesterday 3.85, our breakout level is 3, and even it's given you the closing hours, and then it moves higher towards 3.9. So retracement opportunity better to avoid. Way to find out a fresh breakout. Maruti 9500. We need to find a fresh breakout, and yesterday is 185 from 152. That is also moves on yesterday around 130. After that is lower. Maybe further upside move should be possible on this around 137, and our entry point is around 152. So it is lower than, and today it started with 151. Maybe 152 above we can look for this, and retracement breakout. And MFSL, L&T Finance Holding, Maruti. So we need to find only a quality and liquid. So maybe one DLF is looking good at this moment. And what's happening on Sun Pharma 1110? Previous high is around 17.65. Our entry price 16.8. It's tested that level again. It returned back. So now open with positive. So let me wait. And normally we are not going to take any trades before 9:30. So just we are checking for what are the opportunity which present on this particular stock that we are funding here. DLF and BPCL, it's also triggered yesterday, and Investor that was on 7.2, 167.5. Last week also it's given you, and almost it given you 8 rupees, and our entry point is around Investor 7.2. So now it is trading around 7.45. So let me check this. If it is a retracement, it is about not a today's fresh breakout, it's a previous entry. So if it has come down to 7.2, we can try for this, and maybe the low around 5.2 or even 5.5 rupees below, we can keep stop loss and we can try this also. And one more good opportunity. Last week also the same stock which given you such a good result. So from 6 rupees or 7 rupees to it went a huge up to immediately around 11 rupees. This one not given you the trade, suddenly jumps to 9.6. Maybe liquidity issue. Let me check. We're nearing to that expiry. In case liquidity issue. Oh, in this tower. 167.5, I think 8.729. So almost 23,800 volume. So less than 8 lots. So maybe a liquidity issue. But suddenly jumps to 9.6. And last traded is 9.6. The buyer and seller is around 8.7 to 9.05. That should be a low liquidity. So better to avoid this. VCL on the same price, DLF on the same price, Interglobe Aviation 2460 Indigo. There is a fresh breakout. Yeah, you can see that is a fresh breakout, but it is happening before 9:30. So we should wait. And what should be the breakout point is around 44, 43.8. Now it was more than that, but we will wait. And after 9:30, if it is any retracement, so we can try for this. Or if you are a risky taker, you can try at this level also 45. Margin is high. Some broker is allowing to take a trade. Someone who are not allowing to take a trade. $46. Maybe whatever the trade which you are planning. So maybe intraday like that you can plan. You don't want to hold it for a positional basis because and that one Maruti a retracement opportunity that given you the breakout 152. So that is what our expected. So now it has given you the breakout because Maruti 152 is our breakout point. Suddenly jumps to 180. Here you can see 177, 153 is our 152.6. And maybe sudden hype and now it is moving down. I think some results. Okay. What's happening today? Look at this Maruti. Very speed. Something is happening. Why? Any result for Maruti? Nothing. Such a big range created in the first 15 minutes. So the reason, and maybe it came around 120. risky trader only can play. And what happened in Maruti chart? Same thing. So up and down move. Something is going on. The premium from 150, 190, 199, and then it came down to 52. Now it was back to 100, 108. Such a big move. Let me check that Maruti. What's happening here? 9500. 106. I think there is a huge gap between buyers and sellers. And it made low 53 and immediately recovered back to that 108. There is a gap. I think a DLF now it is moving as per our expected. So 14 from 3 rupees from our entry point from yesterday's close. That is what yesterday entry point. So that we are looking for. And again we find one more opportunity today. So from 11.3 now it is 14.85. So almost 4 rupees. The lot size 1600. That's given you more than an Indigo. Still it's not given you the opportunity because it is happening on the fresh breakout. It is not a fresh breakout. So what I consider as a fresh breakout, the stock which breaks that breakout level in the first time of that particular time frame, like a weekly or monthly, and that should be after 9:30. So, but it is happening before 9:30. So we should wait for it. We can find some more opportunities. I think Sun Pharma. That is also previous entry, Chamber Fertilizer, BPCL, ABF4L, Indigo. These are all the stocks which nearing. So in our temporary sheet, we have a lot of opportunities yesterday and any new. And look for Ashok Leyland 2.6 185. and it made 3.2 in the first 15 minutes. Already it triggered on 28th August, that is yesterday, 3.4, 2.6 to 3.4. Maybe it given you some opportunity. In NTPC 4.6, Tata Steel 1.5, so low value, ABF for LACC, Polycap 5000. So down. Tata Chemical. What's happening on Tata Chemical? It was started with positive, maybe a first breakout also be possible. So we'll try to find Tata Chemical. Already it moved, sir. So 1010 is the strike price. Sorry, based on our temporary. So temp sheet and based on Tata Chemical, I think it is opened a gap up, right? 1010 call option. 24 is our entry point. It is already 53. So we don't need to go for this because it is already gap up opening and it is moved higher too. Okay, so that should be better. Just a moment. Oh, DLF, that was great. And Maruti, I think some news, it's a sudden move up and down, something is happening. And huge rejection in the bottom and also huge rejection in the top. Better to avoid this one. And Indigo not triggered, so we need to find a fresh breakout, then we can go for. Seal 1.6, Federal Bank, I think it moved. Lupin 1070, that already higher. MGL, Sun Pharma, Chamber Fertilizer. In the stopper which you are looking, that was now 9 rupees. HDFC Bank 30, Euro Motorcar 58, and BPCL 5.7. Now it is lower. Only quality and liquid stock which we can focus in. Manappuram also that given such a good result. And Power Grid, Tata Chemical already opened gap up. And Glenmark, India browsing. Yesterday's BHTL, now it is 5. So initially we are seeing in the morning around 3.8. Now again 5 rupees. That was another good move. Okay, so DLF, that was 15. So more than 4 rupees. That's good enough. And Indigo, 9:28 is the time. So Indigo, maybe we are looking for. What's happening? This side Indigo is not shown. Where it is? Okay, that would be around 42 only. That's what our breakout point. But right now, 42 on the range. Maybe it's rejected in the bottom. 44 is our entry. Okay. So now the time is 9:29. We should focus only. Yeah, I think 43.8 is our breakout and currently 42 points. So now the time is completed. So we can try for a fresh breakout, but it is not a fresh breakout, maybe a riskier trade, and the lot size is around 300. So Indigo already made high is around 47. So 44 is our breakout. So maybe if it breaks that level again, we can go for. Okay, that should be an opportunity. Okay, this one Indigo, which triggered our entry 44. So one more breakout, maybe a quick scalping kind of thing which you can plan with this. Around 144, 43.8 is our entry. So maybe we are looking for a 44 and above. And now it has went up to 45.35, 1 rupee higher, 300 a lot size maybe we are expecting. So that can be going higher. DLF now more than 4 rupees and 15. In Maruti, something in news and a sudden up and down something is happening. But to avoid this, or if you wish to try, and the riskier trade 152 again. Okay, 152 and above. But riskiest one, very fast move today. Even you can try at this point also. And large size for this is also 100 rupees. Maruti, 100 rupees. At least 10-20 points. That should be good enough. Okay, so very good morning, Ramesh. Thank you for joining here. Good morning, sir. What about SRF? Lasmi Narasimhar. SRF. I think it's not a liquid one, first of all. And today it's keep increasing, and today compared to the previous day, and it is went higher. So is there any SRF will be there in our list? Yes or F? Yeah, 2356 above is a breakout. Okay, and if you are looking at the chart, it is all looks like a recent high. In the top, maybe a breakout and continuation should be also be possible. And 2356 above, 56.5. So SRF 2300 call option 56, and you can look at this. It was started around 15 rupees, 16 rupees, now 56, and it was engulfing almost a wide range candles, almost 6-7 days engulfing. Maybe further continuation should be possible or not, so we should wait for it. And breakout only about this one if you're following our strategy. So breakout is around 57. Okay, maybe only above 57 we can focus. I think exactly high is 56. Our entry points should be around 57. Simply a breakout. After this, we can focus. And let's look at this the particular stocks uh, depth, and it will tell you 2300, 4850. Look at this 4850, and 56 is the high. And most volume is good, and there is a 2 rupees gap between buyers and sellers. It's not a big one, and almost 375 lot size. Only 57 above you can track this, and maybe a opportunity. Okay, I think the stock is moving, and Indigo on the same price. In MGL 24.8 thousand call option. MGL 1000. Yeah, this one, you look at this perfection, it keep on moving down and it's turning back. So, and previously a doji on daily time frame, it broke in 24, and this should be a good opportunity, and positional one MGL 24.8, currently 22. The high is around 24.25, 24.8. So let me check that MGL call option 1000. 23, haha, 1 rupee gap, 1.5 rupees gap, and the quantity 800. So 15,200 is the volume. 800 quantity, which we can look for this. Currently the depth, right, 22.95, 24.9 channels. So almost 2 rupees gap between the buyers and sellers, and don't want to go for. Okay, low liquidity. So we are nearing. So Indigo, that breaks now 2 rupees higher. So maybe a scalping which you are looking for 49. That's good. So retracement entry. So like how did we find out on a trade opportunity? By using our Google Sheet scanner. If you are watching the sheet from the Monday, so you will be finding a lot of opportunities. It's good enough. 3-4 trades is good enough in monthly basis. In weekly basis, monthly basis of 5 to 10 stocks is good enough. Okay, so if you are looking for this, and this is what an opportunity from 44, now it is 50, and the lot size is around 300, right? And 300. So near about 2000. And one more trade DLF also, that looks good. Okay, so we need to wait. And Maruti also, again retracing to that level after 930, 152. So 100 rupees lot size, and huge rejection, and something happened on this one. So 152 is the breakout point. So let me check whether it is going to increase above that level. But we have a lot of opportunities, only few, and quality and liquidity basis we are finding out. Okay, if the stock doesn't have a liquidity, there is no use of to take a trade, and you can't able to exit with your desired exit price also. Okay, and entry also be a difficult. And the performing is about Tata Chemical, because Tata Chemical 1010 to the call. So you can see previously it's 33 and open and 60. Our entry point is around 24.9. So I think it is a yesterday's trade. 24.9 may be triggered at this point around 1:45 to 2 o'clock. And if you are holding on a positional basis, that was giving you, I think, DLF rocks. One more opportunity, sir. Godrej Properties. Yes, sir. If you look at this in Tata Chemical, it's keep on rocking. No problem. So those who are watching DLF, I hope you made some good amount of profit. Now it has to keep on increasing. And Godrej Properties. I think 1641 daily chart, second consecutive higher candle. So maybe a breakout inverted hammer and spinning top, it broken, and this high is key 1642, and it is broken. So maybe the chances not for an intraday, even intraday or even a positional, that should be the good opportunity to move higher from that level. So let me go for Godrej Properties. I think it is already higher from our entry. Yeah, very good morning, Nagavenu. Thank you for joining here. Godrej Properties 1600 is our strike price. What we are looking for Godrej Properties. I think it is already our entry point, but it looks good. But if it is any retracement around the 34 level, you can try. So 1600 Godrej Properties. 600 or something like 43, 45. So our breakout point is around 33.9 and liquidity is okay. So 28, 975, 475 is the lot size and now around 40. So you can wait for a retracement maybe around 34 level. It may be a better one. Glenmark 740, that is also rocks. BHEL 5.2, such a good move, but liquidity is low. And Federal Bank, that is also moving 141. Yesterday we are looking for a Federal Bank 141. That's moving well and good. Yesterday is triggered, and today also it continues. As of now, so we are looking for a DLF that was almost 8 rupees from 11 to 19. And Maruti 10 points from that breakout 151, 152, now it is 162, and Indigo almost 8 rupees from that entry point. So these are all the opportunities which we planned based on our Google Sheet. If you have any questions or doubt also, you just ping me here 53 on Indigo. So I'm not focusing to take 10, 20 stocks. One or two stocks is quality and good. It's enough for even a weekly basis. And if you are following our sheet, you can also play with the daily. But this is what a physical delivery week. So that's why we are not taken for a positional option. Even we are not looking for monthly positional. So the reason is already the contract is going to be expired. So look at this, how many stocks as of now, 45% is 14. More than 14 stocks with 45% in call side. In put side, we have almost 6. So near about target is around 20 plus stocks which achieved this month, and it's a monthly position. Okay. Weekly, it's this week as of now. Godrej Properties, IRCTC, which we are looking for yesterday. Cipla, I think 53.8, 54. So 10 rupees move from that Indigo. Almost 22%. That increased from our entry. So anyone who tried for this Maruti, almost 20 points, and DLF now it is nearing to that 9 rupees. Yesterday's entry, today re-opportunity. That's why we are finding that one before immediately after market open. Such a big move. So there's 3 opportunity which we find out based on our Google Sheet. It's not about a post market result. So we are we are finding an opportunity with that Google Sheet. Indigo profit 3000. Very good. Good. 10 rupees. Okay, good. DLF almost nearing 20. Nifty 45 points from previous close. And Banknifty 96. Nifty is around 19800 and weekly expiry is going to be happen on Finance Nifty. And Bank Nifty expiry is going to be changed on Wednesday. Previously exchange announced on Friday. It may be going to be changed from next week, I think. On Wednesday, hereafter Bank Nifty expiry. Have you known that? The expiry is going to be happen on Wednesdays in Bank Nifty. That's also with the news. But it is not changed yet. 31st. Next one is 7th September is on Thursday, but I think 6th onwards the expiry is going to be started. So Bank Nifty expiry dates, expiry. I think Bank Nifty expiry date. The change will came into effect on Wednesday, 6th September. This means that if the weekly contract was to expire on Thursday, 7th September, it will now expire on Wednesday, 6th September. So this expiry, Bank Nifty expiry should be changed from Thursday to Wednesday. I think Monday is about Mid Cap Nifty, Tuesday is Finance Nifty, and Wednesday is Bank Nifty, maybe Thursday Nifty. Okay, something is going to happen. So daily expiry, weekly expiry is going to be happening daily like that. So as of now, maybe next week we'll get whether Nifty also expired on Wednesday or not. And today expiry date on Finance Nifty, maybe the option premium will face the time decay very quick. Better to watch that one also, and that will give you such a more around 20,000 is the value, 19,800. So maybe Finance Nifty. And expiry it was going around 58, now it is 29 rupees. Initially slow move, and if you are going to check the umbrella, so maybe reversal. Okay, so we can discuss about yesterday's scanner. Okay, yesterday we made a one scanner, so we will check with the live market. Okay, chatting scanner which we have created yesterday is to be RSI based, no? So sorry, umbrella based. Opened above. So these are all the stocks, and 15 minutes later, yeah. So this will M&M again and again the M&M Finance Hindustan Unilever. So it's about CPR, na? So in CPR trading view, we can go with the trading view. So let me go to check whether it's right. So we created and we'll test it on a live market. That will help us to for a trend change. So already we added this CPR. So the black line is R1 and S1, and middle you can get that CPR also in between. Okay, so M&M Finance, and if you are using M underscore M M&M Finance, M&M Finance, right? Mahindra and Mahindra Fin. What's happening here? So now it looks like exactly. So let me check this. And some other stocks like what? So 1 day ago. Yeah. So not M&M Finance, Canara Bank. Yeah, it is open above the R1 and LTI entry. It's opened above R1. Got it? So it was keep moving higher. Okay, that may be one. So what happened here? So let's look at this. Here 1 day ago, which we can use. So this one if you are using, so this much of stocks. So India Cements UPL, which opened above R1. It's a live one. So opened above R1, India Cements. That is also opened above R1. So this one, so this is what exact line of code which we can use for. So 15 minutes open must be greater than 1 day ago CPR. And if you are using that only the CPR 1 day ago CPR less than, so lower CPR. So only two stocks LTM entry and Kanban. And if you are going for higher the CPR, so those are all the stocks. India Cements UPL, Indigo also be there in the list. Indigo also be there. It's open above Indigo. So one more thing. So opened above the level of resistance 1, and now it is moving to resistance 2, and it is the top and which is struggling now. Hope this is what a perfect code. So we are doing on the live market. If you are changing this, you will be getting higher value CPR and lower value CPR. Okay, so this is a live scanner. So maybe. So this is what a conditions that was working. And maybe if it is closed below the level, so we can export for a trend reversal on these things. Hope you understood the live one. That's it. Consider property is not came to lower and it was keep moving higher. So nearing UPL 13.6 and 13.9580 UPL United Phosphorus. And it was already moved higher, now it is lower. Okay. Maybe not a liquid one, first of all. SRF 56, someone were asking about SRF, no? So it moving 2300. I think it's broken 57. Okay, so I think someone were asking in the morning SRF. So now as per our concept, it is about a breakout 57 that was broken. So maybe the chances is further upside move should be possible. Maruti 147, Alkem, Chamber Fertilizer. Only quality stocks we need to filter out from this list. NGL, BPCL not moving. Ultratech. Okay, so we don't get more. National Aluminum slightly moving to 3 rupees. Yesterday's entry. And Power Grid, Glenmark, BHEL, these are all the top. And Tata Chemical, even further continuation in the top. India Bulls maybe not liquid, so it was still on the same price. Bharatpur, Jindal Steel, that given you some good. NMDC, LNT also moved well to 640. Maruti up and down. So SR 51. So already triggered our entry, now it is 51. I think India Cements. Look for an India Cements 230 call option, and mostly it will be liquidity check first. You can see there is a liquidity issue. It's not an quite liquid stock. I told you how we can filter out the illiquid stocks with the Astra website. So this is what a liquidity issue. So while I'm seeing the stock, I know that it is a illiquid stock. Sometimes the liquidity issue will be there. Sometimes it may be liquid. Most of the time it is illiquid. So look at this. Buyer is calling for a 12 rupees. Seller quoting for a 19.75. Last traded price is around 30. Okay. So if you already holding this position, if you are holding any position on this, how to place a target? Simply just calculate. For example, if you are holding, if any point of the time, this is for my students in a live example. So, for example, if you are holding this position, you need to calculate the intrinsic value. So our strike price is 230. Call. The spot price is trading 244.35 as of now. Current price I'm taking. So what should be the intrinsic value for that option? 14.35. Okay, 14.3, or this is what a point. So where it is accelerating, so up and down, so like so maybe a 40 paisa. So 14 rupees worthy. Okay, so if you are holding a positions, you can place your orders at 14. That will be executed. So this is important calculation. If you are struggle any position with after our entry, if it has any liquidity issue, so this will be a right opportunity and we can take this one. Okay, so like that only we can place. If you are 14 place, maybe it waiting and it will be traded. Okay, and this is what a liquidity issue. So if you want to buy this option, you have to pay 14.9. Someone who are ready for a 14, right? So but not traded, but 14 will keep. The buyer also ready to buy at 14, seller is ready to 14.95. If you are placing order at 14, sure it will be executed because it's a intrinsic value. So now 14, someone who are placing a 14, maybe that will be easily executable. I think someone, while I'm telling someone placing orders, it's not like that, right? It's happened something. So the calculation is to be done. So the same calculation which we are used for placing a target also intrinsic value. It's called an intrinsic value for a particular option. Only item options having intrinsic value. That's one more concept. You can see the high which made is 14.05. Traded. If you are placing orders at 14, your position will be executed. That's when I am discussing on the live market. That works well. Got good example, which is that particular stocks. I think Indigo is 53, 145, 18. So whatever the trade which you are planning, that was giving you such a good result. Maruti, I think a big movement which is seen in the first 15 minutes. And VDL to 32.5. VDL to 32.5. So is there any fresh breakout? Look at this after the breakout 8.45. Already it's moved well. Our entry point which you are looking for a VDL is around 5.6. It's a breakout and it has given you some benefit. 5.8 to see 8.45. Already it moved. So you don't want to go for. Alchem Laboratories 3680 Siemens. Siemens 3800. $75 is the previous high, 75.4 is the breakout. So this never break the level previously, and where we can go for 75.4, and also the R4 is 74.6, so 75.4. That should be a breakout which we can look for. 75.4. Maybe if it is breaks that level and above, so we can look for this. Maybe we can go with that. So 74. So let me add this on our watch list. SRF again back to 56. See, I think the Nifty 19300 is instead of put, you can check for a call positionally, because I think after a big drop in the Nifty, it was started recovering back. Okay, so as an intraday positional view, slightly recovering back from that level, and intraday, if you are looking for, it has opened above previous day high and it is a negative candle on 15 minutes time frame. It looks like a negative, and if you are using any other umbrella levels, if it is any important level which is struggling, I think it's opened above R4, it closed below. So you can see if it is closed below the R3, if you are expecting a bearish view, so this candle, it must be closed below, then you can go for a short and you can expect the maximum level is, and keep your stop above the open. And now it is closed and below the low, you can go for a short opportunity. Then it is about 19,300. Instead of buying that 19,300, you can just focus for a 19,400. Always try to trade with nearby ITM or ATM options. If you are finding and trading with the OTM options, it's affected by the time decay. Nothing premium, there is no big premium change. So if you are looking for a 19300, so what should be the premium? 19300 is around 86 rupees. Okay. But if you are focusing for a 19400, it should be, sorry, you are going to focus a put option. 94 rupees, 300 is around 42 rupees. That's it. And the day low is around 45, so we can't able to buy at a day low. Maybe it made sometimes back. But at 19400, if your view is bearish, so you can just go for 50 rupees, 19400. It would be better. So 92, 93, maybe the chances. And let me check this. And now it is giving you clear confirmation. You can buy this 94, 95. That should be an opportunity. And the day low something around, the day low is around 80. So you can keep the stop below 80. Or if the stock breaks, that Nifty breaks the day high, then you can exit. So right now it looks good at this moment. I think L&T Finance 122 LTFH. Jindal Steel, that also looks good and works better, and Nifty now slightly moving down. And what should be that option? The price only is trading around 92, 93 levels. BHL 4.5, Deepak Nitrate, National Aluminium, and MDC. I think you can see in this scenario, we are finding MPRs in a put side. Strike price is 2340, 27 and 28. 27 is our entry point. I think it high made 43 and MPS is 2340 and something on Dauber. That's also triggered. The 560. I think 10.6 and 11 rupees. And volume is also be okay. 21 to 50, 20 contracts, very low volume. 10.7, 10.3 is our entry point. Better MPS is 2340. 26, 27 is our entry point. This time it's a put side. Volume is looking about 31, 350, almost 100 contract, more than. And let me go for MPSs. Daily chart. Okay, so last two consecutive down days. And today also doji, maybe the chances, if it has given you further down, maybe the chances for getting some profit. Okay, who watched about Siemens now? Again, come to that level. This one which you are looking for, that is around crossed about 75, so maybe it moving. Okay, Siemens, and which you are looking for MPSs and 2340. Okay, MPSS 23. There is a chances for picking MPSS 2340 put option. That's also be good. I think it is given you 43. So our breakout should be around 27. So it has already given you the trade. So don't want to go for. And lal path lab also be there and go for also be there. So maybe the chances getting a profit from that list also. So one Siemens is also triggered right now. So on 5 minutes, maybe the further chances almost 5 rupees with a lot size 275. That's okay. That's also one more trade which we find out based on our Google Sheet scanner. If you have any questions or doubt also, you just ping me here in the chat box. You get more detail and SR of 82, sorry, Siemens. So one more good opportunity which we find out is about Siemens. Now it is moving as per our expected. Okay, one more trade. It's about Siemens. Moving good. If you have any questions or a doubt, you can just message me here. So with the stop loss 20, that's also possible. You can go for. Can I go? Yeah, it's a good move. Yeah, what we are asking about MPSs. Yeah, the charts are looking good, and MPS is 2340, right? And put option. It's a stock specific. Maybe we can go for. But sorry, it was giving you such a big move in the first 15 minutes, right? Look at this. So to go for because it is already triggered our entry and it moves higher by the opening itself. Okay, so huge rejection maybe around 43 in the 9:30 candle. The first 15 minutes it was huge rejection and better to avoid. Okay, MPSs. So we checked it for an opportunity, but that was not right one. So you can go for a lal path lab 2200. I think it's a liquidity issue. So you can see not traded. So better there is no opportunity. Now for MPSs. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this today's session. So we find some opportunity that was works, and we will try to find some opportunity based on our Google Sheet scanner. And if you wish to get this scan and monthly subscription basis, you can just ping me on the WhatsApp. You will be getting more details about the scanner. Okay, so and also you will be going to get some opportunities by using our Google Sheet that is what working based on our advanced option strategy, and that will help us to find some trade opportunities on a regular and intraday and even a positional basis. And that we are doing on this live session, how we are using that sheet and everything which we are discussing on this session. And I hope it may be an useful session to you all. And thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, doubt also, here you can ping me in the chat box And after this live session, you can just comment on this, your doubts and questions, and we will discuss on tomorrow. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching this live session. And if you have not liked this video, kindly hit your like button to give you the support. And thank you so much. Thanks for being with me, and we'll meet you tomorrow live session. Thank you so much.